Welcome into Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee. It's the show that highlights Giles, Lawrence, and Maury counties off from the pages of your local newspapers. I'm Scott Stewart. I am the host and the publisher of the Pulaski Citizen, Main Street Maury, and Lawrence County Advocate. Here's some highlights that you can look for in this week's wraps, and you can also look for on the pages of your local newspapers. Main Street Maury has the patriotic deals from Piggly Wiggly going on down at Neely's Mill, so make sure you stop in there at Piggly Wiggly and make sure you pick up Main Street Maury, where you will see all the deals from the pig each and every week. In the Lawrence County Advocate, the Lawrenceburg Community Theater is presenting America Sings at the David Crockett State Park Amphitheater. That's Thursday and Saturday, so don't miss that. In Pulaski, the Giles County Chamber of Commerce is hosting a coffee at UT Southern to welcome new Chancellor Dr. Melissa Arnold. That's next Wednesday, July the 9th at 8:15 at Reveille House there on the UT Southern campus. So welcome to Dr. Arnold. And this week, all three of your Southern Middle Tennessee newspapers have a feature page highlighting some fun facts about Independence Day. And that comes to you thanks to a great group of sponsors that you'll see right down there at the bottom of the page. We'd love for you to get a copy of your local newspaper each and every week delivered to your mailbox or to your computer screen with a subscription. So here's how to get your subscription started now. Call 931-363-3544, 615-452-4940, or 931-762-1726. Call any of those numbers to get a subscription to any of our Southern Middle Tennessee newspapers or any of our Main Street Media newspapers. Also, you can visit PulaskiCitizen.com, MainStreetMaury.com, or LawrenceCountyAdvocate.net. And once again, that'll give you everything you need to know about any of our papers. As far as subscriptions go, to get one delivered to you by mail or on your computer each week. So we'll all be back here in just a few minutes. Chandler, Maurice, Andrew will not be here. He's off on a honeymoon, so congratulations to him. And yours truly will all be back to bring you all the wraps from your Southern Middle Tennessee newspapers. We'll be right back after this.
This is Chandler Harmon bringing you this week's Pulaski Citizen Wrapped. And we'll start this week with our citizen spotlight of Cheryl Faulkner Bryan. Her photo graces the spot of honor at the top and center of our front page. Also in A1, the Giles County Commission voted to send their 2025-26 budget back to committee for further review after vocal opposition from the community led to the commissioners changing their mind on their votes. One person is injured and another was taken into custody after last Thursday a car crashed into Town Square Market in Pulaski. After serving as Pulaski alderman and vice mayor for several years, Ricky Keith has stepped down from the board of mayor and aldermen to pursue the opportunity of city administrator. And finally in A1, the Linville Police Department is fully operational after being absent for several years, bringing back a vital and needed service to the community. Currently, the Linville Police Department is activating its traffic enforcement as a deterrence to show people that they are back in the city of Linville. Inside, the community gathered together on June 21st with the Giles County NAACP's Juneteenth celebration at W.D. Savage Park in Pulaski. Butters is this week's GCHS Pet Corner Pet of the Week. And as always, the Pulaski Citizen has obituary notices, court dockets, property transfers, government public notices, backward glances, fun and games, church directory, community briefs, Tennessee Valley weather, and church briefs. Well, that's it for this week's Pulaski Citizen Wrapped. We'll be right back after this.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Busy bee.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now I'm ready,
busy bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Hey, let's get this week's Main Street Maury started off with a big congratulations to the happily newlywed couple, Andrew and Sarah Pearson. Andrew, as many of you know, is our Main Street Maury reporter, and he is scheduled to return back here to his spot on the show next week. So congratulations to those guys. The Main Street Maury wrap starts this week with the groundbreaking at the proposed $45 million Zentria plant down in Mount Pleasant. Now, I got to go down there for this event, and there was a lot of excitement for this Taiwanese company coming in. They're making the Mount Pleasant plant will be their second North American plant. Also on the front page, fireworks in the park is Friday. Maury Regional celebrated the opening of the new breast center there at Maury Regional's campus. Now, I got to go down to that one too, and it was another moving ceremony. Got the story there and the photos from that as they celebrated the opening and the ribbon cutting at the new breast center. I'll celebrate Independence downtown at First Fridays this week. And finally, on the front page, Andrew shares details that emerged from the preliminary hearing for Byron Childers. He's the man accused of killing 2 people and injuring others on a shooting spree in Columbia back on May 31st. Inside, there's a ton more. Andrew gives us a county budget committee update. The Columbia Arts Council is setting up each month at First Fridays. Also, at First Fridays, there's a blood drive this week. And we have a note from a happy senior in this week's Main Street Maury. They had a great time at the Experience Spring Hill event recently, and we've got photos. This week, we have Zion and CA honor rolls, and some public school honor rolls will be rolling out over the next few weeks. And as always, Main Street Maury has obituary notices, government public notices, auctions and estate sales. We got puzzles and comics. We got the local church directory, Tennessee Valley weather, and community announcements. Well, that's it for Main Street Maury this week. We'll be right back after this.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Not
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
The Lawrence County Wrap starts this week with a heartfelt story about a group of bicycle riders who stopped in Lawrenceburg recently to honor fallen firefighter Jason Dickey. And it's all part of their annual ride to honor fallen first responders. Kerry Staggs has this story. It's a great story and photos. All there leads off the front page this week. Also on A1 is the Lawrenceburg Community Theater America Sings at David Crockett State Park Amphitheater. I told you about that in the intro, and that's Thursday and Saturday. Editor Carrie Malone shares her photos of the city of Lawrenceburg's fireworks show from Saturday. And finally on the front page is Sandy Mashburn's article on the city administrator in Loretto being indicted. That's a story that comes straight from the Tennessee Comptroller's office. Inside, Loretto leaders are looking to regulate signage in the city. The Advocate, Santa for Seniors, and WLX Radio are teaming up to host a fan drive for those needing help to beat the summer heat. Lawrence County Fire and Rescue firefighters extinguished a shop fire. Sandy Mashburn shares tips on prepping your pet for fireworks and family gatherings. Ann Morrow is patriotic with her monthly ad right there on page A3. Lawrenceburg Police Department has announced leadership restructuring. We've got photos of the fun at the outdoor movie night that was on the square back in June. The Senior Center has a busy July planned. Henry focuses on that old outhouse. Trey Donovan shares his patriotic playlist with us. Neil Beard goes to the Loretto American Legion flag disposal ceremony, and he shares that with us. And there's a lot more to see in the Advocate this week, including local community announcements, government notices, auctions and estate sales, 2 pages of puzzles and comics, and local church directory. And that's it for this week's Lawrence County Advocate Wrap. Mo will be along in just a few minutes with all of the Southern Middle Tennessee sports, but we'll be right back after this.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Not
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Hey, I'm Maurice Patton, Regional Sports Editor for Southern Middle Tennessee for Main Street Media of Tennessee. There we go. That's a lot. This week's print products, the Pulaski Citizen, the Lawrence County Advocate, and Main Street Maury, our July 2nd print editions. Oh, happy Independence Day here in a couple of days, by the way. Be sure and throw something on the grill. That's my plan. Anyway, Wednesday papers are highlighted in the sports sections by the Tennessee Sports Writers Association's all-state teams. And in the Lawrence County Advocate, we've got the track and field teams, boys and girls, all classes, and included on those is Lawrence County's Josiah Dixon, the 110-meter and 300-meter hurdler for the Wildcats. He was named named Class 2A All-State for both those events. Be sure and check out who's with them there again in this week's Lawrence County Advocate. We've also got the TSWA All-State tennis teams, which features Summertown State champions Emma Perry and Anna Lee Kelly. And we've got the All-State baseball team from the TSWA. Lawrence County's Alex Bedford is on that team, the UT signee. Bedford and Summertown's Keegan McCafferty also made the Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association's all-state teams, which are in this week's print edition of the Advocate. And of course, as always, we've got Larry Woody's outdoors contributions this week. So check all of that out in the Lawrence County Advocate print edition that you can get right now. In the Pulaski Citizen, we've got more all-state coverage, including Giles County soccer standout Christian Sentz, who was named all-state by the Tennessee Sports Writers Association. He is headed to UT Southern. Again, Mark Mize with the coverage there of Sentz, who was named all-state for the third time in 4 years at GCHS. We've also got a homecoming of sorts. Former Richland softball standout Ava Schrader has signed a scholarship with UT Southern. She will be pitching for the Lady Firehawks. Mark Mize with the coverage on that as well. And again, Larry Woody outdoors. Check that out. In this week's Main Street Maury print edition, former Columbia Central football standout Shaq Mason was recently named as an inductee into the Georgia Tech Sports Hall of Fame. He will be honored during a ceremony this October when the Yellow Jackets take on Virginia Tech in ACC action. But coverage of that honor for Shaq Mason, who is currently continuing his NFL career. So I'll be interested to see if he's able to get to Atlanta for that. But that's neither here nor there. Shaq Mason going into the Georgia Tech Sports Hall of Fame officially this fall was announced recently. We've got coverage of it. Also, again, Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association's all-state teams, a plethora of area athletes on it. Check that out in the print edition. Also, all of the Tennessee Sports Writers Association's all-state teams, baseball, softball, boys and girls tennis, boys and girls track and field, and boys soccer. We've got all of those teams in this week's print edition. Check out your favorite athlete. The post-19 Seniors baseball team out of Columbia will be hosting its annual Independence Day Classic this weekend, starting on Friday, continuing through Saturday with pool play, championship action on Sunday. We've got the full schedule for this weekend's event that will take place at Columbia State and at Mount Pleasant in this week's print edition. So if you want to get out and see some good summer baseball, check it out. They've got teams from about 4 different states in addition to the post-19 seniors and juniors taking part in this event over those 3 days, and hopefully we'll get good weather for that. And finally, again, Larry Woody's got you covered with all your outdoors activities. So Main Street Maury, Pulaski Citizen, Lawrence County Advocate, that's what we've got in print this week in those editions. Be sure and check out the websites between now and next Wednesday, and we'll have plenty of local sports for you again coming up next week. I'm Maurice Patton, Regional Sports Editor for Southern Middle Tennessee for Main Street Media of Tennessee. We'll see y'all next week.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Oh, good Wednesday morning. Taylor Platt here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast as we start off your Wednesday. Looking at mostly sunny skies, a few passing clouds during your afternoon hours, but we are completely dry on your Wednesday. A nice dry stretch of weather over the next several days going into your 4th of July evening on your Wednesday. Still looking good. Again, just some passing clouds. That will continue to be the case really over the next several days. Just some passing clouds, but no chances for rain, at least until we get into the weekend and early next week. As you see here, we're the 7-day forecast. July 4th on Friday, abundant sunshine, temperatures in the lower 90s. Get outside and enjoy it if you can. All those rain chances that you see Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday are on the lower end, roughly around 10 to 30%.
Hey, that's it for Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee this week. Make sure you get a copy of your local newspaper so that you don't miss a minute or a second of the coverage that we have lined up for you all across Southern Middle Tennessee. For more information on subscribing to any of our local newspapers, you can visit one website, and one website will do it all. That is MainStreetMediaTN.com. That's MainStreetMediaTN.com. And again, we thank you for trusting us as your source for local news, information, sports, and more. And good Lord willing, we're going to be right back here next week on Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee.
I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy Bee, oh,
Not ready, guys.
Call 775-7833.
Deep in a forest at Nashville Zoo, new creatures here for you to view. Phantoms graced in black and white swing high in trees of dappled light. In rocky crags, tall and steep, small antelopes with nimble feet. A wise old man with beard of white, a sentry perched on stony height. Amidst it all, a hunter lies, with coat of gold and steely eyes. A new adventure just for you. Leopard Forest at Nashville Zoo. Open now.